Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Westfield, New Jersey. And today I wanted to read you something that really struck me. And this is from St. Paul's letter to the Romans in the Bible, chapter 8. And it's just one little line. But it says, "Is it possible that he who did not spare his own son, but handed him down for the sake of us all, will not grant us all things besides?" Now, think about this. Is it possible, is it even possible that he, that means God, who did not spare his own son, that's Jesus, but handed him down for the sake of us all, that's because he let him die to save us and give us eternal life, instead of letting us die and that being the end of it? Is it possible that a God who would do that will not grant us all things besides? All things besides. I mean, think about that. If somebody died for you, or sent one of his family, one of his kids die for you, this is a person that can be trusted. Meaning you've already trusted him with your life. He's already died for you. And is it possible, is it even possible that he wouldn't give you all things besides? Now remember, God can give you everything. Now, of course, this is written by Paul, who himself had many afflictions. He was thrown in jail, shipwrecked, a couple of things like that, beaten. So you wonder to yourself, well, why isn't Paul getting all these things besides? And if you think about it, and I think it's a good thing to think about it, in order for this to coincide and make sense, that means that in the midst of Paul's afflictions, he must have thought, well, what difference does it make? Eventually, this is good for me, and I'm getting to a better place. And it's going to be a place that's better than anything else, because in other parts of the Bible, God has says that heaven's going to be, you can't even conceive what heaven will be like. You know, the heart of man can't even conceive of it, how good it'll be. So, any of these little afflictions, Paul has also said in other places, they're nothing compared to what you're going to get. And so if this is what you have to do to go through it, what's the big deal? I mean, as soon as you die, at least in the Catholic faith, it's immediate. You're judged and you go wherever you're going. And if you're going to heaven, that certainly is nice. So my point is that you should trust in God, because it's not even possible that he could die for us and then not be trustworthy, and we couldn't trust him with everything else. I mean, you have to trust him anyway, because he's in charge of everything. So if you have anything bad that's happening to you or anything that you're upset about, trust that God's going to bring greater good out of this in the long run somehow. In the secular world, where God doesn't come apart, it's similar to saying all things work out for the best. So I hope this gives you something to think about and ponder on it. And it's very interesting and I think very exciting. So I'll try to bring you more information at another time. Thank you.